Stocks rallied Friday, recovering the ground lost in the previous session, as Treasury yields stabilized. The Dow Jones Industrial Average advanced 391.16 points, or 1.15% to close at 34,283.10. The S&P Wink with tongue sticking out 500 climbed 1.56% to finish the session at 4,415.24. The Nasdaq Composite added 2.05% to 13,798.11, notching its best day since May. All 11 sectors of the S&P Wink with tongue sticking out 500 were positive Friday, but tech outperformed, rising 2.6%. Microsoft leapt to all-time highs during the session and ended the day higher by 2.5%. Apple, Meta, Tesla and Netflix jumped more than 2% each, while Alphabet gained 1.8%. Friday's surge was also enough to lift the three major averages for a second consecutive week of gains. The S&P Wink with tongue sticking out 500 advanced 1.3%, while the Dow added about 0.7%. The Nasdaq was the outperformer, rising roughly 2.4% on the week. Stocks staged a rebound as the benchmark 10-year Treasury yield hovered around the flatline. It was a marked reversal from Thursday's action in which the rate on the 10-year jumped more than 10 basis points. The spike in yields followed a dismal Treasury Department bond auction and comments from Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell that suggested more intervention may be needed to quell inflation. Thursday's ensuing sell-off also snapped the longest winning streaks for the S&P Wink with tongue sticking out 500 and the Nasdaq Composite in 2 years. Recent volatility notwithstanding, a resilient economy has helped equities even as investors remain uncertain about the Fed's timeline around rate policy, according to UBS. A continued high level of unfilled job openings and solid private sector balance sheets support our view for a softish economic landing, UBS David Lefkowitz wrote in a Friday note. Still, economic growth will likely slow in the months ahead and further improvements in inflation will probably be more incremental.